So, ladies and gentlemen, folks, a warm welcome on this JDF Secret Stuff channel from Kofi. Actually, I long dreamed about a place like this, and one of my friends, let's say, was giving me the tip for this account. So, why I'm opening this channel, or why I'm doing this? First of all, you should only be a member or a visitor of this page when you find my meek personality sympathetic. There are things which I don't show up in my astrology portal. Like, for example, I want to write a book. In these days, I'm contemplating about taking at least 40% of my free time, of my quality time, and write. I will maybe post some things of my books. I must see, I'm still a little bit hesitant. It's even there in the net somewhere, where I was starting to present it as a movie book, as an audio book, but I let it on the person who's searching for it to find it, because I'm a little bit shy for this, to reveal about my other personality traits. But according to the feedback I get by support on this site, I will maybe more and more place also example of my most likely more spiritual contributions to individuals and to the society in this place here. And then, of course, and that is the wonderful with this portal here, I would very much appreciate if you support this. I will then say, okay, you pay this and this and this, and then this video will be open. Maybe I will make a little demonstration, or how you say, a little take from the video, and then I say, if you want to see this to the end, you give this and this donation. Then I'm also sure that you really want to see this, that you really want to know about this. If you pay something for it, I know you will accept the price. So I show a little bit up of what I want to present, and then you decide if you want to buy it and want to support me regarding this, because I really would love to do these things, because time is limited. Our lifetime is limited. We have only certain kind of time which is given to us by destiny. And maybe you also have this. Sometimes you lie on your bed, or you are on a mountain, or you are somewhere, and you asking yourself, what I want to have achieved or experienced when I die, or what I will regret, what I was missing to do. And of course, if you miss something, you will take birth again, because desire, mental body, desire, intentions don't go lost. God is arranging our life, that He's not forcing us with a gun to go out of the samsara, out of the cycle of birth and death. We was coming here to imitate God, actually. And now we will take birth until we have pure spiritual desires. But to come to these pure spiritual desires, we have to take our personality and put it in the fire of devotional service, and have to see that we bring everything in and live everything out, that we not think, oh, I was missing to do this in my life, or I was missing to do that in my life. So what I don't miss is to be an exhibitionist, but I have to accept the tools of this time. I have to accept that I'm part of this area where everybody is staring on his handy and sitting behind a computer, and it's a reality. I had to get used to it. Some of you who know me already longer know how long in my Art Astrologer channel I was not appearing with my face, but then some of you was encouraging me when I one time was showing myself, and then I said, hey, you're sympathetic, just do this. show up, it's much more better, have courage. And because of this, I was starting to do what I was doing on Art Astrologer, for example. And there are other places in the net where I am with my other parts. And okay, it's a renouncement to make this for me. The Sanskrit word is tapasya. It's a tapasya, which means it's not easy, even if you think so. I'm not at all an expeditionist or expeditionistic person who wants to show up before a big audience. And then in this kind of podcast, you also don't know where and when people are watching you. Are they on the toilet? Are they in the train? Sometimes posting might become distorted. People see it in a certain kind of context and take it in another way, like you want them to. So here is Jai or Jaya or Art Astrologer Leonardo in the private way with his project, with his creativity, which he cannot make a business with normally, but which is also there. I can give you advice. For example, I lived in Mauritius between 2016 and 2025. So, for example, if you want to move to another place, you can ask me these questions, or I give you tips, for example, regarding Mauritius, or I will make my music here. I will post my music here, or I will post my comedy here, or I will just make a private video about what I'm doing. And again, I want to say, please only come here if you can somehow deal with me as a person, because please separate. Here is my service as the art astrologer, and on the other side is the person who I am with all my shortcomings and my crazy life story. And, don't judge me on my personality, judge me on the results of my work as an astrologer, which means my expertise. If I reveal myself as a private person, I might have features or I might have personality traits which are strange for you. Here also, you can ask me why you do this, or what is the meaning of this and this. For example, I might say something about my spiritual life, which is definitely a big part of my life. I will do that here. There will be traces of my intimate spiritual life on this channel. And I tell you what, AI is changing our lives, obviously. And sooner or later, people will take a robot maybe to find guidance. Actually, I, in some critical moment, also start with it. But I must say, the robot can never replace an empathic personality, especially in the field of astrology. For example, I'm testing the AA these days, and I see the shortcomings of AA. They're making mistakes, they're mixing. AA is mixing some stuff and might come bad results out of it. So don't think a good coach or good astrologer can be replaced by the robot. But in any case, it's a fact that certain kinds of people will take shelter in the computer and in the robot. We see this, that people go away from natural stuff. But this forum here, I want to use to film things which are natural still, or let's say unfiltered. So please contribute, feel free to help me if you have the possibility. I will be eternally grateful for a person who gives me money with what I'm at the end can pay my rent and take time, for example, to write a book or to make music. In the music I will put message, but more important at the moment is the book. I was writing a book in German, which I want to put in English. And I was starting with a manuscript, which is somehow biographical, which I want to do, and I will show, hopefully I will have the courage to show this on this channel, depend on the reciprocation of you as a watcher. So let me end by saying thank you that you was watching this video until here. And if you see a tool here to become a member or to contribute maybe 15 euros, or I will maybe try 7 euros, there might be at different times different euros, or I try to sell a video, as I said, or I try to sell this or that, or an information, or a seminar, or a workshop, or a travel with me. If you want to do this, if you want to be connected with me as a person, come here. Thank you very much and have a great day. Your JDF.